Alright, there we go. So, g'day there, ladies and ledians. Welcome back to our Pokemon TCG progression series. I'm here, of course, with PokeBlaze, and it has been a little bit, as, you know, we took a week off. But today we are finishing up the base Diamond Pearl set with Stormfront. Then we'll be moving on to the Platinum series with just Platinum. It's the base set, you know? So, not much more for Gen 4 Sinnoh, but we still have Gen 4 Heart Gold Silver Silver before we get a whole bunch of new Pokemon. And yeah, whenever you're ready, you can go live and do your intro. You there?
It's Ev, bringing the Blaze back, and we're back with another episode of our, not our Let's Play Platinum, our PTCG Cup here with the Lettuce Men. Like he just said, we're going to be wrapping up Sinnoh with Stormfront, and then we'll be moving into Platinum, which still has another 3 sets afterwards. Heart Gold Soul Silver is cool with Legends and Primes, but then we will be kind of doing that hard reset back into Black and White. Kind of starting this, you know, collecting the starters thing all over again. But for right now, speaking of starters, Stormfront is infamous for introducing the starters with their secondary types, which is not something that happens even in modern day at all. So,
Yeah.
that will be cool to see.
You don't like have a Psychic type Decidueye or a Dark type Incineroar or anything like that?
I don't think so. I think the only other one they did that with was the Hisuian starters. I think they made them fighting, Ghost, and Dark. But, like, there's no, like, fighting type Emboar or
Damn.
fairy type Primarina. They don't really like doing that much. You know, it was kind of special here.
Alright, sounds good. You know, it definitely means that your Infernape deck will have some diversity in terms of its colours, you know? So you'll be able to hit
I know, and this
more things with it.
this fighting Infernape kind of goes hard, so. And it's cool that they use, like, their base energy types, so it'll fit right in.
Yeah, on my end, I've got myself a Dragon Pile, because I got, you know, multiple energies. Also got myself a Form Change Pile, which is just Cast Form and Deoxys at the moment, I think. But I don't think there's another one at the moment. But that's the main one. And yeah, just been doing a bit of tidying up, and I think I'm good to go. How about you?
I'm ready. I'm going to stick with my tried and true. My side Stormfront, your side Platinum.
Okay.
So, Platinum is a block that'll introduce some SP Pokemon, so we'll have to look out for those. Kind of like EXs without being EXs.
Okay. And they still reward 2 prizes, right?
They are 1 prize.
Ah, okay, so that is going to be interesting.
Yeah. They're not quite as strong as EXs, like their HP isn't quite as high, but they are like basics. You could have like a basic Luxray or a basic Garchomp. Which is kind of cool because you can kind of build a special character's team. So, like, for example, there's like all of Cynthia's Pokemon, and because they're all basics, you can like run them all together and they synergize.
Right.
So cool stuff like that came out of the change. Ooh, starting off strong.
There's some interesting typings for these Pokemon. Not like Delta levels, but like, oh, they're going with their secondary type, you know? Which should be pretty interesting.
Ooh. Indeed, indubitably.
I know that
are a couple of level X's.
I know that you definitely still have your Infernape deck, and you still have your Murkrow deck that you're gonna pull out at some point. So
maybe I will.
Trying to build around that could be fun. What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, we definitely got one of the main cards that we were hoping for, right at the top.
Oh, that's a cool card. I'll read it later. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna put this over here for now.
I mean, Diamond and Pearl, they kind of went super hard with the arts.
Yeah, I mean, these arts are looking pretty clean, you know?
It's peak Pokemon. Oh my goodness, especially this one. That looks so cool. It's not very great. It's not very good competitively, but it looks really
Hmm.
cool. Ooh.
So, have you been
That-
have you been able to catch up on your Ben 10 and cassette beast?
No, I've been vouching for cassette beasts. We've been keeping busy.
Well, now that I'm
is-
done with my... Well, I'm done with the main story on Mystery Dungeon. So I was thinking of benching it for a bit and replacing it with cassette beast, and someone was asking for me to do a Nuzlocke version of it. And I'm like, oh, maybe.
You should absolutely do that. That sounds. I would watch that.
But it might, like, spoil the game for you, right?
I could play alongside it.
Yeah, if you want. But like, I know it's got an inbuilt Nuzlocke mode. I just don't know the exact rulings on, like, what it's like. Or do I just kind of just do it vanilla and kind of self-enforce the Nuzlocke rules myself, you know?
I think that's probably the most interesting way, because then you can kind of make custom rules.
Because
You can
like,
add whatever you want to it.
because like some of the things you can, two of the things that you can change for the enemies, right? You can change the level scaling so that they're always like lower or higher or the standard level, and you can also change the intelligence. And like the max setting is like it's called literally Skynet, you know, like that's that's what they call the max level intelligence.
All right. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to it for sure, but it does intrigue me. I might have to do a solo playthrough of it and just go alongside your Let's Play.
I definitely could do it on maybe the highest intelligence, but I think because it's my first time doing a Nuzlocke of it, I'll probably just go with the standard intelligence. That way I can trick it a bit.
Yeah. Keeping it no fun.
So
See,
I'll
I feel like the really impressive part is if you can trick it on high intelligence.
it's a lot harder because I think on high intelligence it will, like if you keep swapping between two cassettes, for example, it will start predicting that, you know?
Hmm.
It's not like Pokemon where they're like, oh, I totally forget. It's like, no, I'm going to adapt to it. And they know exactly like what the best move would be to deal maximum damage, for example. You know, like they're not just
Now,
going to
do
do something particularly random.
Do they cheat like the Battle Frontier?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think it's
I think
like...
someone did an experiment on that once, and it definitely cheats.
How is it like reading your input kind of thing, or is it more like changing the base stats or the moves of the Pokemon?
No, it's like reading their moves. So if you like hit with like a a fire type attack, it'll switch into a water type. Stuff like that, and so like
I see.
it's definitely reading what you're gonna do.
Right, it might be doing that, but it could also not be doing that. I'm not entirely sure. Which will make it a lot
I'll
harder.
share that video with you. Ooh, I like that part.
But yeah, I definitely recommend at least playing it alongside. You know, you'll probably like play it on your own time and be ahead of me, but either way, it will be good.
That's what I like to do. 'Cause I like to, get that like Let's Play experience pretty early on, but I don't want to be spoiled most of the time. So, so usually when a game comes out, I'll do a Let's Play alongside it, and I'll just be a little bit ahead of them.
Like the
So it's
thing is
kind of
with
the same
the
deal.
Nuzlocke, right, is that you need to capture some cassette beats in order to traverse. It's like
Like HMs.
it's kind of like, yeah, unlocking a HM, you know, so you need to capture a cassette beast to unlock that as a HM, you know? And so I'm curious on how it will work with the Nuzlocke. Like maybe if I already catch one in the area, I have to just catch it then release the HM, you know. But I'll try and figure it out.
Or there are like HM like clauses on Nuzlocks. Like you just can't use them in battle.
Yeah.
Is that a thing you can do?
Like no, like so once you capture it, you'll unlock the ability, but you don't need the cassette monster on your team. You can just store it away and still have the HM, but you still need to guaranteed get that creature the first time, you know.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
is
really
also-
scary if you randomize it, because you have to find it, like wherever it is.
Oh, that might be.
You know, like if you
Really?
randomize it and your HM is like in a store, you need to build up the currency to get that, and that can be annoying sometimes.
Yeah. So you just kind of soft locked until you can, afford that.
Yeah, you won't be able to progress in certain areas, and you kind of need to access all areas to beat the game.
Okay. I see.
But what is interesting with the secondary types for the starters here is that Torterra and Infernape will be fighting type.
Yeah, exactly. They nibble up, but it's all right. They're both really. That means you can like play them in the same deck technically.
Yeah, if you really wanted to. It might just be a bit awkward going from Chimchar Monferno or Turtwig and Grottle into Infernape and Torterra. But you could definitely do something.
I'm definitely assembling some pretty meta decks. There's one that's, really, I'm getting a lot, but I'm missing a crucial piece.
That's a really cool art. I almost want to use that now.
I think I know which one you're talking about. There's an art that stands out to me the most out of all of these.
Right, okay. I don't know if I want to use that though. I got a few ideas about what typings I want to mess around with. But there's some cool stuff here.
Ooh. There's another meta piece. I don't know, we'll see, we got, 72 more cards.
Okay, I'm about done with my sorting, and then I'll just be reading. Okay.
A lot of those base forms. Whew. Okay, well, see, here's another base form for the deck we're going. Or the deck we might be going. I think we're good on those, we just need the actual evolutions.
That's pretty cool. What do you do?
Oh my goodness. Guys, we do a 180. Okay. We do need to pull the base form for that, because I know we don't have the base form for that one. I'm positive.
Oh.
I think this deck could hypothetically work. Something here. Let me just put that there. I can search for the rest of them at the end. See, we got a lot of these base forms right here. Did we do this? Because I feel like we've pulled a ludicrous amount of that line. There's so many. There's another mid stage.
Okay, so some of this is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Okay, here's another one. Four of those. That's crazy.
Wait, what? Huh. That's
Another base form.
that's pretty crazy if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'll do
Guys,
that.
I think with...
You go.
What's up?
You go.
I was gonna say, this one card that I'm looking at, with our rule set specifically, is kind of busted. And it was already good in real life, and this is gonna make it even crazier.
Okay.
We just gotta actually pull more of them. Okay. We got this, though.
Oh.
Five of these, guys. This is getting more insane by the second.
Okay, so that's an interesting thing I could go with. What do I get here?
Something
I
to
know I got
this.
I know I got a few of this color.
Ooh. That is a fantastic art. He's so selfless.
Huh. At least the Empoleon isn't like weak to like fire.
Is he?
He is not.
Okay.
Or am I lying?
Are you? I don't think it changes the deck that we play. I mean, we're rocking with it.
I almost want to build something with this guy as well. Because I know I got a few of these from before. Oh. That's
Wish there was
interesting.
something to do with this one, guys.
There's some potential in
Artsy
this.
fartsy. I mean, the Shining Gamer, look at this. Got that. We got that, which is insane. But we can't really do anything about it. I think we go with this. This seems like the correct option. Let me just see what I can pull out. The only other option would be this line. I don't think we can do anything here. I think that would be cool, but if we're gonna use this line, we can't really use that line in combination with it.
It's very interesting.
Me too. Me too. I think this was definitely a fantastic addition.
It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I gotta remember to get rid of Magma later on.
1, 2. I think, Shiny Gamer, if you know anything about how this deck performed in real life, this might be a little unfair.
Okay, I kind of want to mess around with this, but maybe a little bit later. Maybe, yeah, I'll do that a bit later then. What do we get? I already checked them out. What do we get here?
Unfair is good. I mean, look at this. We might be onto something here. I don't know what we pair it with. Alright.
Oh. That's pretty good. Hold up. Yeah, that's pretty nutty. Okay.
I don't even know if we honestly do all of this. This is a lot of liability.
So, I want to mess around with this evolution of mine. Because I do have a little bit for it. So let's get them all out.
Okay, guys, how many is this? Look, 25. I don't know if you read this, Shiny Gamer, if you're in the chat. Look at this attack. We have 25. That's... This is very unfair, but it's gonna be hilarious.
Are we talking about 25 Murkrow?
I have no comment.
25 Murkrow would be annoying.
It would be. Oh, that's fair to Shiny Gamer. That's fair. I got you. Alright. Honestly, guys, I think we pair it with this color. Because we're already doing this. 'Cause this is already busted. I mean, we're just going busted all around. I'm so excited for this deck.
I could have sworn I had another one. Was it one of these Pokemon, maybe? No.
Especially, I mean, we've got so many of these. And we got 2 of these, which is really all we need. I think this could be a cool deck later on, but I don't think we do it right now. And I think that's okay. I think we're cool with that. That was kind of a cool idea, but
Alright, so
It's
let's
not
look over
cooler
this
than
and
this.
see if it's really worthwhile building around.
Okay, and then I saw a bunch of this line. Where is it?
Oh, that's pretty good. Very good, very good. I kind of want to build around it. Yeah, so we go something like these two,
Oh, it has to be that.
and then Shining Gamer. Yeah, I can see it with what you mean. He's not a bad Pokemon. But I do reckon I want to like mess around with it and find some Pokemon to support him, you know? It's not bad. That's not good. That's
There it is.
decent.
This is gonna be so mean. Alright. We
Okay,
love...
But what
the
Pokemon can I team up with this? I could go with this Pokemon on the screen, you know? If you know what I mean.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
That is good, because I wasn't talking to you.
Not
Alright.
smelling what you're stepping in.
So we need
That's
one
a
of,
lot.
So we need some of these Pokemon. Huh.
So 2 of those is fine. I almost think we run 4 of these.
I mean... Okay, that's good. I kind of like this version of this guy. Right, so is this a good ratio of Pokemon? Come on. 2 of those. 3 of those, 3 of those. Oh, we need more. Okay, we do something like that.
I think we're.
Yeah, we need something to team it up with. Oh, I did see. We only got one of those. Okay, that'll be good later on though. Hold up, let me just double check. Okay, so it needs to be that colour. We can't mix and match the colour.
Oh, this is so mean.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think there's something to this.
This one's not too bad. We can work around this for sure. Hell yeah, I reckon, eh? Should be pretty fun. What about this version? Yeah, that's not bad. Thing is, it's an older version, so it's not as much health, you know. But it's not bad per se.
It's so bad.
I guess we'll find out. But that's a good ratio of these guys, I think. Yeah, that's a good ratio. Not unusable, but risky. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. And this is a decent ratio of these guys. So now we just need maybe another family to support. So we could go with this guy in his evolution. And now I got another one over here. That's not particularly bad. That's pretty usable, I think. We'll give it a try. No, we're not doing that. That first attack could be good.
That's kind of cool.
Because based on how he plays, this is going to be a crazy attack. A good old college try. So it's either that, or we go with the one over here.
Okay, let's see if we have any more of these.
That's risky, but it's useful. We'll do maybe like one of these. And then 2 of the ones from over here. Because this is a bit more guaranteed, you know?
Kind of. Let's see. Hold on.
Alright, so now we have our baseline for our Pokemon. Now we need energy. We could use... This could be pretty useful. Do something like that, and then we do the rest of it as trainer cards. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need a few of these. Not too many though.
Then we grab one of these. He's plotting hard over there. I know. I know he is.
As long as the Shining Gamer doesn't tell you what I'm playing, we should be fine.
It's too late. I already know everything.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Okay, now I need some of these.
Got this. We got this.
I'm thinking, also based on how he plays, that something like this wouldn't be that bad. Cheating is no fun, I have standards, I should hope so. It makes it a bit more interesting. Plus it would ruin what you all got going on. Yeah, like, especially how time matchups really play into it. If we did this without time matchups, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? Like, if we just ignored weakness and resistance, that could be interesting. But I feel like part of the fun is covering your own weaknesses. Oh yeah, that is good.
Alright, so some insider info on what he's doing. He's using cards. It's very...
I am using cards.
It's confirmed. Shiny Gamer is a legitimate source. Alright. I think we do...
And
either that.
Anything from in here.
Pick out 1 and 1.
I kind of like the idea.
Honestly, we'll probably save some deck space just because of how our deck works.
I feel like he's not going to be too happy with that. Alright, let's give it a test hand, shall we? Don't worry, I'm playing both sides. I'll let you know about his deck. The card use letters and number on them. Fair enough. They do have numbers and letters. It'd only be something like Ancient
On the game,
Mew.
giving away all my secrets.
It'd only be something like Ancient Mew that wouldn't have like letters. It would probably still have numbers, but
You're narrowing it down. I'm not using Ancient Mew, now you know.
I think it's like a special promo card, isn't it? I don't think it's something you can actually open.
Something like that. I don't think it's in a set. I'd be amazed if it was.
This is a decent hand, all things considered. Like, it isn't too bad. We are a bit lacking on these cards though. So let's try again.
Hmm.
Five, 6. It's not the best, but also not the worst, I guess. It's looking decent.
Alright, all I'm saying is if I mulligan, I'm gonna be enraged.
I won't. How about that? It'll balance it out. Okay, so I think I need more than these kind of cards. Let's get rid of this, because I'm not the biggest fan of it. Put in another one of these, and that should help balance out the ratio of it. How you going with your deck?
I'm trimming it down a little bit.
Right.
Should be done relatively soon.
E5. Oh, that's a bad hit. Alright.
What do we want to draw? Okay, I don't need as many of these cards. And I'll put in another one of these bad boys. I think that's fair. I'm actually gonna pull a lettuceman and I'm gonna do a test hand. First time in my life.
You're gonna see if you draw a bunch of Baltoys and Claydolls in your opening hand? I know they're gonna be in your deck, aren't they?
My level X deck. It does 300 damage.
Because I know that you're gonna put Claydol in that Uxie. Either way.
Yuxi is what I would say. It's like me, you, and us. Alright.
But us with an A, right? As of his...
yeah. It's like you, me, and us, and then it's like Pixie, Spirit, and Elf.
Huh, yeah, I guess it is.
Alright.
Okay, so that's actually a decent hand. I forgot that was a basic Pokemon.
Alright, so that's pretty much what I expected. It's kind of funny, but I think we'll be okay.
Alright.
I think I'm ready. That's what I expected.
Alright, who's ready for Mercury Turbo?
Oh boy, are you gonna be baffled when you see all these crows?
Alright, are you ready?
I am ready. I'm just tilting my deck. I got a little bit of lag. Here we go.
Aw, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Paper. Alright. Wow.
We'll get there. Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Ah, I got a mulligan.
Oh, perfect.
Did you?
Okay. No, I don't have a mulligan. So do I have to bench now, or can I wait to bench? Or to play down?
I guess you, like, bench now. Like, put stuff on the bench. Either way, you're not drawing until... well, you're not able to... Yeah, you're not able to draw until I'm done with my mulligans.
So I put something down?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, if I draw something else that I want to start with, can I wait until after I draw my mulligans, or no, I can't do that?
I still think you have to put something down.
Alright. Alright. I guess.
I think it's kind of fair.
Okay.
You are getting a draw out of this, you know?
I'm getting a draw. It's okay. Alright. Ooh, is that a Grovile?
It is.
You're really into that Mystery Dungeon theme.
That would be a cool gimmick, like having a Mystery Dungeon theme. Having the Wiggly 10, you know?
A snoring Grovile.
Alright, this time I got Pokemon.
Alright. I'll draw my one card.
Yeah.
And then my prizes.
Alright.
Alright, you're going first?
I am.
Alright.
I can't change it now. Oh, hello. Pretty low health you got there.
Is it?
I mean, it kind of is. Alright, so I don't draw my first turn. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Trico, and I'm going to pass.
Alright, I will draw my first turn.
Because if I evolve and, like, get another energy, I could potentially knock out your Magikarp, you know?
You could, hypothetically. I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Alright. My turn. I'm going to...
Very
What?
strong, we are.
I'm going to play Buck's Training. So I'm going to
Okay.
draw 2 cards and my active Pokemon will deal 10 more damage this turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Trico. Put
Yep.
another Trico onto the bench.
Yep.
And just for the sake of it, I'll put another Trico onto the bench.
Alright.
And then I'm going to absorb for 30 because of Buck's Training,
Yep.
which will give me a press card.
Perfect. Love to see it.
Alright, you're up.
We are going to draw a card.
Mhm.
We are going to evolve into Gyarados.
Okay. Oh, that's a cool attack.
It is cool. It is very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and bench a Magikarp.
I see.
I'm going to Balloon Berry the Magikarp.
Alright.
I'm going to Professor Oak's research to shuffle draw 5.
Okay.
I'm going to bench a Stunky,
Okay.
and then I'm going to Tail Revenge for 30 damage on your Trico.
Alright, I guess maybe you're going with a strategy that doesn't require energy, maybe?
Maybe.
Alright, well, my turn. Hmm. So next one you're gonna do another 30. Going to attach a grass energy to Trico. And then I'm just going to absorb for 20. And healing 1 damage counter for me.
I'll draw a card. And I will Tail Revenge for another 30 for the KO.
Yeah, that guy is kind of scary.
Just a little bit.
But now I know not to knock out your Magikarp immediately. Okay, my turn. Alright, I'm going to Master Ball, top 7.
Mhm.
Okay. Ooh. That kind of works. Or should I go with... Hang on, let me just look at my hand a moment.
I look at the hand of champions.
Yeah, alright, so top 7. I'm going with... Cypher.
Okay, okay.
I'll put Cypher onto the bench. Give it a Grass Energy. And I will hit you with a Energy Ball for 10.
Alrighty. I'm gonna draw a card.
Hmm.
I will... I got a lot of...
Got a lot of cards in your hand.
This is interesting. And very interesting. I'm going to Trash Exchange. So I'm gonna take my 2 cards in my deck, in my discard pile, put them back in my deck, and discard 2 cards from my deck.
Trying to get more Magikarps in there, huh?
That's the plan. Boom. Okay, we went even. We went even.
I guess you could have
So I'm gonna go ahead.
with the Magikarps. That would have been funny.
I could. I'm gonna go ahead and Tail Revenge for 30.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to... I may as well go ahead and put Dawn Stadium into play. I guess that triggers for both of us. Because you got water. Kind of annoying. And in case you really do anything, I'm going to evolve Cypher into Sizzle.
Oh, Grass Scizor. Okay.
I'll also go ahead and put a Tangela onto the bench. And I will Energy Ball for 10.
Okay. There we go. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna Poke Radar. Look at the top 5 cards in my deck and put any number of Pokemon in there. Into my hand. And it's gonna be a Stunky and a Magikarp. And then shuffle my deck.
Like, I'm wondering if you're having a deck without any energy. That'd be crazy.
Wouldn't it? Bench the Stunky, I'll keep the Magikarp in my hand.
Alright.
And then I will Tail Revenge for the KO.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put Scissor up.
What's the plan, Hitmonchan?
My turn.
I like that one.
Perfect. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Sizzle. Now you're in trouble. So, I'm going to Pound Down. I do not have any Pokemon with any Poke Powers in play, so it does 70 damage.
I'm at 110. Alright, I'll draw my card. And we will Team Galactic's Wager.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Boom. Okay, so we both shuffle. I draw 6, you draw 3.
Alright. I should have done that. But it's whatever.
Alright, and then I will
There's
I
actually...
will evolve Skunky
Okay.
into Skuntank, which once during my turn when I place Skuntank down, I can choose the defending Pokemon, and if you try to attack, the attack does nothing next turn.
It has to be an active Pokemon.
You have a point.
When you place Skuntank from your
didn't
hand
read
to
that.
evolve one of your active Pokemon,
Active Pokemon. Very, very good
did you build a whole deck around that being on the bench?
point. Maybe.
Because that would be
Maybe.
embarrassing.
Maybe. Definitely wouldn't do that. What I am gonna do though is I'm going to Hyper Devolution Spray. Choose one of my
Okay.
evolved Pokemon, take the highest stage evolution card off of it, put it back into my hand. The Magikarp gets KO'd, you get a prize card.
Okay. I
I
guess I'll
can
take that.
send up Magikarp, and now I can evolve this into Gyarados.
Yeah.
Oop, oop. Play down another Magikarp, and now I'm hitting for 60 damage with Tail Revenge, I believe.
Alright.
60 damage.
That is quite the play. My turn. Alright, before I really do anything, let's go for a Master Ball, see what I get. Not bad. Oh. I will go with a Tangrowth.
Okay.
Into my hand. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to evolve Tangela into Tangrowth and attach a Grass Energy to it.
Okay.
I will then also go for Roseanne's Research to search my deck for 2 combination of basic and or energy cards.
Mm-hmm.
So... let's just go... Oh. Bit of lag. Double Grass Energy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pound down for another 70.
Alrighty.
Which is a very strong sizzle, if I'm being honest.
It is. It is a very strong Scizor. But unfortunately for you,
Hmm.
I have Hyper Devolution Spray.
You're really gonna knock out your own Pokemon again, huh?
I'm gonna knock out my Pokemon again, because this Gyarados goes back into my hand.
Alright.
Gotta take your prize card. And then my Magikarp comes up. I evolve Magikarp. I'm gonna play down another Magikarp. And now I can Tail Revenge for 90 reduced by 40 is 50 for the KO.
Damn. That's definitely a tactic.
It's working.
Alright, I'll send up Trico. My turn. I draw. You really decided to go with a zero energy deck, didn't you?
Yeah, the Skuntank debacle kind of sucks, but hey, we're here now.
What I'm wondering is how well can you switch around? Alright. Let's test this hypothesis, shall we? I'm going to go with Bebe's search. So choose a card from my hand, put it on my deck, and then I search my deck for a Pokemon. So I'm going to have to put this away. This is why we went with this one, the Shiny Gamer. For a Tangler.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put Tangler onto the bench, attach a Grass Energy to it, and I will pass.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. And then I'm going to Tail Revenge for 90 damage.
Yep. Definitely an interesting deck you've got there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My turn. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Tangrowth. I'll put Cypher onto the bench as well. And I will Vine Invite. So switch one of your opponent's Pokemon with one of the defending Pokemon. So we'll switch out to Skuntank.
Alright. Nah, see, this is where I reveal I secretly have energy this whole time.
That would be crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my card. Evolve into Gyarados.
Another one, huh?
Another one. And then I will go ahead and pass.
Oh, you don't have energy? Who could have foreseen that, huh? Okay. Go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Tangler. I may as well start getting some damage going. So 20 plus 10 for each retreat cost, so that'll be 40 damage.
40 damage it is. Alright, and I will draw a card. And I will pass.
I mean, you do have balloon berries somewhere in there, so that's always scary.
Yep. That I do.
And you Gyarados have 130 HP, that's crazy.
Indeed they do. Indubitably, sir.
Alright, well I'll attach another Grass Energy to Tangrowth.
Okay.
And then I shall just Grass Knot for another 40.
Alright. Here we go. We are going to go ahead and pass.
Alright. Now, if you don't have another balloon berry or like a warp point or something,
You're still gonna leave first.
I mean, I'll need to get some cards to like shuffle my hand back in or something, you know, like.
Yeah, but at that rate, I have those cards too.
I guess we'll find out. Maybe your galactic wager will come back to bite you, you know. Now, Grass Energy on Tangrowth. This time I will fine invite to get your Stunky out.
Okay.
You know, may as well spread some damage.
Put some damage around. Try to snipe him with Tangrowth.
Potentially.
I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, would you look at that? It's a Balloon Berry.
Oh, really?
We're gonna retreat. If Stunky will come back here. There we go. A little heavy. And then we're gonna bring up Gyarados.
Yep.
And let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're going to Tail Revenge for 90 damage for the KO.
Yeah, I think with your other Gyarados just being there, with the much health they got, I'm going to give up this first round.
Perfect.
Okay, but now I know not to really knock out your Magikarp for a bit. Until I set
I
up.
have other ways to get him in the discard, but
Oh yeah.
it's kind of sad that my Stuntanks are kind of dead cards.
Yeah, you really thought it was like you could do it from the bench, right?
I thought it was from the bench, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's busted." I could just
Yeah,
have,
that's
like, my
probably
Gyarados
why they put it with that wording, you know?
That's so lame.
Okay.
It's okay. We still got still such a good deck that Gyarados still pulled through.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna go... I'm not sure if it really matters, but I'll try going second.
Right. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. We love to see it.
Not the biggest fan of that.
Kind of forgot about that one too. Shining Gamer. I'm gonna be honest. To be fully honest here. Kind of forgot about that. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna draw our extra card. Perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead and... You said you're going second?
Yeah, I'll be going second this time.
Alright. Alright, flip.
Aha. So you have to go first anyway.
Alright, and then I will not draw 'cause I'm going first.
Mm-hmm.
And I will Pokeradar, look at the top 5. Put any number in my hand. And that's gonna be Baltoy.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yep, he's still here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to shuffle our deck afterwards. And then we will go ahead and pass.
Alright, my turn. Okay, I'm going to Master Ball, top 7. Alright, let's go with Grovyle. Didn't really get to show off my Sceptile last time.
You call it Sceptile?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go... Let's see. We'll go Grass Energy. And just because I don't like the idea of getting sniped and KO'd somehow, I'm going to Apricorn Maker to search for more good old Master Balls. And then I can use those to find some basic Pokemon. Alright, so double Master Ball. Which I will use. So first one.
Okay.
I guess I'll go with Sizzle.
Okay.
And Cypher.
Okay.
I'll put Cypher onto the bench. And then I will just hit you for 10 with Energy Ball.
Alrighty, I will take 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and I'll draw a card. Alright, I will... Let's hang on to that. Let's go Impersonate, search my deck for a supporter card, and discard it. And then use its effect as my own.
You going for the Galactic Wager? No.
Nope, for the oats.
Alright.
One, two, three, 4, 5. And draw for non-basic and put it onto my bench, and that's going to be...
Yep, another Magic up. I think it's mostly the de-evolution spray that I'm most worried about.
Oh, might be. That was my attack.
Oh, right.
That was impersonate.
Yeah, that was
There
just
Took
bit
it
of
back.
lag.
I have the thing to put the magic card back.
Okay, there's just a bit of lag going on. My turn. Okay, I'm going to evolve Cypher into Sizzle. I shall... Yeah, I shall evolve into Grover. I will go ahead and put Dawn Stadium into play in case you want to shuffle my hand. I Grass Energy onto Grover. And then I'm going to Bucks Training for drawing 2 cards and doing extra 10 damage this turn. I'll put another trick onto the bench. And then I will Tail Shake for 30 damage and do a Now Sleep. Asleep.
Okay.
So between turns you gotta check for if you wake up. Wait, Dawn Stadium is still in play. Bucks Training is in there.
And then we're going to... I'm creating a Great Ball for... And then we are going to Item Finder.
You're really,
discard 2 cards from
you're really choppy on my end on Discord.
my hand. Magic card. And magic card. To search my trainers.
For Claydol.
That's gonna be Poketuber.
Can you try...
To the top 5.
Can you try reconnecting on Discord?
Grab one I want. 5. What's going on?
There's a lot of Discord choppiness with your voice.
Okay,
can you just try... Can you just try...
I can do it.
reconnecting on Discord. Okay, hello. If you're speaking, I can't hear you, so just double check your settings.
Oh, okay. Looks like it's connected again.
There we go.
And now?
Alright.
Alright, perfect. I can hear you. Okay, that works. We are going to Cosmic Power with Claydol.
Yep.
Put up cards in the bottom of my deck, and then draw until I have 6.
That is kind of crazy. That is kind of worth a ban if you're going to use in every single deck.
Remember when you didn't believe in my Claydol? I will go ahead and double Gust. I want your Scizor.
Okay.
What do you want?
I guess I'll go with your Claydol.
Okay. And then I will Balloon Berry. Retreat Claydol. Into Magikarp. Evolve into Gyarados. And I have 2 Magikarps, so I'm hitting for 60 damage.
Yeah. Alright, my turn. It's kind of risky.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't have much of a choice at this point. I'm going to evolve into Sceptile.
Okay.
Then I can use its ability, Poke Power, to... Oh wait, it's got a Poke Power, so Sizzle's going to be reduced.
That's correct.
Dang it! Well, I can still do it for the 40 damage.
You could.
And if you want to devolve, I guess you can, so I'll hit you for 40. See what happens.
Alright. I'll take the 40. I'm gonna not draw the board. Draw my card. And then I will Item Finder. Discarding 2 Magikarps from my hand.
Jeez.
And we are going to grab... Hold on, a little bit of lag. There we go. We're going to grab back. This is a trainer, a Balloon Berry.
Alright.
Just in case. And now we are hitting for 120. Even with Honeycomb Defender, that's going to be enough.
Yeah. This is definitely an interesting deck. I don't know what I want to ban, if I'm being honest.
A lot of things going on here.
There's a lot of random stuff for sure.
I think Skunk Tank is the most scary card in here.
I don't think I'm going to win at this point. So I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna surrender the match, but there's a lot to choose from in terms of banning. Because that Gyarados is actually crazy with our ruling. Especially with like how many ways to discard Magikarp and how low of an energy cost that is. Like 0 energy and it does that.
Yeah.
Not to mention the de-evolution spray, and that was actually kind of annoying if I'm being honest. So let's get rid of Gyarados.
All Gyaradoses.
Yeah.
I think this was like the one good Gyarados. All the rest of them have like 500 energy cost.
So you can still have Magikarp if you want me to get prize cards early or something, but You know,
I'm cool with that. Gyarados went out with a bang.
like that was.
I will let you know. I had so many dead cards in my deck that I didn't realize. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this a half Gyarados, half Dark deck. And so I was accounting for like Dark energies. That's what the Sableye was for, to attack. I was like, I can attack with Skuntank. And there was a Gyarados that took energies. And I was like, oh. I was like, I forgot to take all those out when I was like, no, 0 energy deck. So,
Like, you know, your Quaidol is very annoying, your Balloonberry is very annoying, but that Gyarados, most annoying, for sure. Especially without rolling, like, with... Because, like, in a standard thing, right, you'd have maximum of 3 Magikarp, right? Because you would have to have 1 under the Gyarados. So that'd be 90 damage, which is a bit more annoying, but it'd be harder to get all those Magikarps into the discard pile, you know?
right. Plus, you need a Magikarp under that Gyarados.
Yeah,
so... How it worked in real life is you would get 90 damage for free, and then you put an Expert Belt on, which gave you 20 more HP and 20 more damage, at the cost of giving up an extra prize card. And so you'd attack for like 110, and you have 150 HP.
Yeah.
And so it was good in real life, but this is busted in this format. So
yeah, like with how quick it was for you to discard, you were able to like really build up that tempo with it. Like Quaidol is still on the chopping block. Don't let it fool you. Quaidol is like up there as well, but that Gyarados was crazy.
I'm cool. I'll take Stormfront. That's one I always I really liked. So I will.
I didn't really get to showcase my deck too well, but I think the Sizzle was pretty good.
Kind of Sceptile going on in the back.
The Sizzle was pretty good, I think.
The Sizzler was definitely the scariest thing.
Because if I really build around that, that's 2 energy in evolution for like 70 damage. And he's got a built-in...
all you gotta do is have no power. That's it.
And he's got a built-in defensive thing as well.
Yep.
So... yeah, like, I don't want to see that Gyarados in the future, you know? Like, Murkrow is a bit more... I think Murkrow is a bit more manageable with how it's designed, but 0 energy, like seriously, it had to be 0 energy for that.
And I don't know if you saw them, I had a whole bunch of healing cards in there too.
Oh, great.
Just in case, because like the potions discard energy and then heal, but I didn't have any energy.
If Gyarados had like about 90 HP, that could be something, but it had 130. It's like, why is it so healthy? You know?
It's a giant water dragon.
Alright, so this is the start of the SP cards, is it?
This is Platinum. I don't know if there are any SP cards in base Platinum, but they will be coming up soon if they're not. They're in the Platinum block.
Alright.
Ooh.
What is
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's named that it has a retreat cost, but hey.
Okay, I think now I'm gonna build around this color.
Oh, I had this card as a kid.
Oh, we got more fossil support.
As we should.
I could build around fossils, but...
Okay, so SPs are in base Platinum, I can guarantee that.
Okay, so they act as a basic Pokemon and give 1 prize card, but they can be an evolved Pokemon. And so, could you theoretically evolve from an SP?
Into a level X, you can, if it's an SP level X.
Okay.
So it has to match. Basically, so say you have like a Gyarados and a Gyarados SP. Those count as different names, so you could have 4 of each in your deck. But if you have a Gyarados SP level X, it has to come from Gyarados SP. And like Gyarados SP can't turn into regular Gyarados level X.
Okay. I'm sure I'll figure it out if I ever get one of those Pokemon.
If you ever do.
And we've also got Pokemon that are owned by, I'm guessing, Team Galactic, right?
In Galactic, there's eventually ones, Cynthia, the Frontier Brains, the Elite Four, all the notable Sinnoh people.
So, back when we had like the gym leader cards, maybe some of those would be useful, but I doubt it. You know, it's
Maybe.
like, like search for a Pokemon owned by someone, like I don't know if there's much of that.
Hmm. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like how they're experimenting with a lot of like the dual type stuff before dual types were a thing.
Hmm.
Ooh yeah.
I've got
So if we
special
get
power
those
for you.
cards, that's gonna be a fantastic support. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what.
But like, your balloon berry, that basically makes it free, doesn't it? Because it's like -4 or something.
It's it doesn't matter how much the retreat cost is. You just discard
Yeah.
Bloomberry instead of paying the retreat cost, is what it says.
Because I think the modern day equivalents are like a -2 or something, but it doesn't get discarded.
It gets better. In is it Roaring Skies or is it like Dark Explorers or something? Coming up pretty soon. I think it's in the Black and White era actually. There's Floatstone, and that's Balloonberry, except you don't have to discard it when you retreat.
Yeah,
It's
great.
just you have no retreat cost at all.
Great.
So. Ooh, that's also really cool. I really like that if we can make that work.
Alright, I think I banned Marie, didn't I? Yeah.
Mareep? Yeah. Yes, you did.
Because you could potentially use it as a power generator to get like a bunch of electric energy from the start.
Yep. Ampharos is still here, but like, he's barely breathing.
It's a lot harder
So.
to use in evolution if the base Pokemon is banned.
Yeah. There are technically ways around it, but it's gonna be not a fun time.
Mhm.
You know, I might... if I can pull the cards for this, I might run that. I think my 3 options are this, and like these guys.
I've got
So
some
we'll kind of
options.
see what we're looking at when we pull our cards. Because there's another one. Okay. We might be rocking with that, guys. I'm gonna count that as a normal. I think that's fair. Oh no. That is also very good. I don't think it's enough to make its own deck. Is what I think they want you to do with it.
No, not this Pokemon. Oh, so it's not really SP in the title, it's just SP somewhere on the card.
Yes, it's SP
Okay,
in the left side of it.
yeah, because I was like trying to look for it in the actual title, but it's in there, so I get you.
No, so in the title it would say what kind of SP they are. So like
Yeah.
it would be like Honchkrow G, which is Honchkrow Galactic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so these are basic Pokemon. Gotcha. Hmm. Well, that would mean that the Honchkrow SP would not really work with your other Honchkrow of the Murkrow.
Correct. That could not evolve into a Honchkrow SP. It serves as this like its own evolution line. I could run 4 Honchkrow SPs and 4 Honchkrows technically.
Yeah.
But would I?
You probably would.
Who's to say?
Alright, you guys are pseudo-brilliant.
Oh, we just need more consistency on this side, guys. We're getting variety, and that's good. There's a lot of good stuff happening here.
The thing is, once
It's
you
just a
get
matter of-
going with your Claydol and other stuff like that, it gets really scary, but up until then, it's kind of balanced.
Yeah, because you do need to evolve and all that fun stuff.
And they are kind of sitting ducks if, they ever get switched in.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as though you randomly are going to attack with a Claydol,
I might though if I run a fighting deck. It's a possibility.
Could.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
hypothetically, We just need more. That's it. We've got enough, like, variety. We just need more of it.
You know, I'm not
Also-
really sure if I checked out the trainer cards from that last set.
No?
I don't
I
think I
mean,
did.
there were a couple good ones, but
I just saw
nothing
I
crazy.
just saw a Gyarados SP. Get out of here.
Yeah, so any kind of Gyarados, it's gone.
Hmm.
Ripperoni.
But it also means that Pokemon. What was the Pokemon I used against you that needed. That was counter evolution? Like, it needed to be a basic Pokemon. Was it Skarmory? I think it was a Skarmory, right?
It's a Skarmory, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't take damage from a basic Pokemon. If I had.
That was the only one in play.
If I had, yeah, if I had no other Pokemon. So that could potentially be a thing. It's just risky as hell.
It's risky, because what if I just randomly run, you know, a full evolution deck? Now I just smoke your Skarmory.
Oh yeah, that's always the thing.
Yeah. Oh. That's
But-
kind of cool.
But I did actually like that Sizzle with its built-in defensive effect. And the amount of damage it could do.
It was very good, yeah.
It'll definitely be around in the future for sure.
If we don't make this work, we definitely go that for this deck. Oh my god. And there's so many Tauroses too.
I really want an evolution of this one. Well, Tauros is banned, so...
I know. Unfortunately.
What was the reason behind Tauros ban? Was it because it had like a rage counter thing?
Yeah.
Like... Yeah.
Okay, we got evolution lines, and a lot of them.
I've got a few options.
Ooh, it's making this deck very tempting. I think I got 3 really good options. I don't know what I want to do.
Oh yeah, I see the Tauros.
Kind of clogging up my pools. I've got I think I've hit like 5 Tauroses so far.
Really, I'm nearly done and that was my first, so...
Oh,
You know, each
That's lame.
each Pokemon that you find, I guess, is a dead card, isn't it?
yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. If it wasn't the inferior one.
Okay, so I got a few options. First of all, I'm gonna check the training cards. So...
Oh my goodness. Guys, do you see that? There's a little streak going on right there. It's not horrendous, but it's not great, being honest.
Interesting. So there's training cards that rely on you playing both at the same time.
Oh, are you just now seeing those?
Yeah, because I didn't see him from last time, remember? Like, that's what,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Because he skipped over the trainer cards.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
So I think I did see that Poke Healer in your hand or something at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It was really good healing for this time period. Okay, guys, I feel like I'm gonna have to make something work. I mean, look at this. Those other two decks are very tempting. Wow. Okay. It puts in perspective how common these cards,
Oh, that's good.
at least for me, are. I don't know if I can say the same over there. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Huh.
See, there's 3 of those now, too. What's the condition? Oh, okay. I don't know if I can pull that off, so that might make my decision easier.
I see. So, I did get something crazy over here. So let's check out this.
Oh, rip.
Ah.
That would have been cool. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here.
This is crazy. Alright, I dig it. Let's just build around it and see what we can do. Because we also did get some of these Pokemon, so it's a bit easier for me to build around it.
Because I feel like we do. I feel like we do it. Honestly, wait, hold on. Hold on. That would also be very funny.
You know what? I'm gonna go with it because I want to show it off.
Because I feel like there's something here.
And then I had more of these guys over here, I think. Oh yeah. Alright, now to choose the best of these other versions. Yeah, that's good. I like that a lot. That is something. No, I'm not too keen on that one. It's not bad.
I might even combine these. They might work well together, honestly.
That could work.
I think this is a cool deck. This is really cool. Let's see. One, two, three.
Okay, so what's the ratio looking like here? 1, 2. Okay, so if I need how's that looking? One, two, three, four. What I need. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we go around with other Pokemon. We gotta do something like that.
Yeah. 2 of these. 2 of these. Now we gotta find one of these that we like. Which I think you do like this one that came up. Yeah. Yeah. And we like
I mean, that is pretty good for later. But
we get a I think it's over here.
you never just standard Pokemon I can put in.
Okay, and then if we can find any more of these, how many do we have? How much space we got?
Come on, there's gotta be something here. This is pretty good, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, we are golden, guys. This works. This definitely works.
Huh.
That's what we were looking for. I knew it. Alright. I think that we can actually... Ooh, what are all these doing over here?
You know, that's not potentially bad. And it's kind of funny. So let's do it. Oh, you should not be in there. You should be over here. Huh.
And then what kind of... You don't have any interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably good then. Maybe one of those. I think we can take one of those. And we'll be okay. Oh, you know what we do want? I know what we want. I know exactly what we want. I'm pretty close. Are you looking?
Well, I've got my Pokemon sorted out, so it's just energy and train cards.
Okay.
So...
I feel like that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Test hand.
I'm gonna go with... this guy.
Yeah. I like it, guys. I like it.
Okay, let's go with... it's not bad. This is good.
We're ready. Whenever you are.
Okay, it won't be long. What I really need is I need a few more of these kind of cards.
And I think best part is even if something here gets banned, we still have
Oh, what to go
another
with.
deck like set up for next time.
Yeah, there's a fair amount to go with.
Hey. Hey. Now, see, it would be cool if there was a Ledian level X.
Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? But It's not exactly a fan favorite Pokemon.
What do you think it would do? Is there a thing that ledians usually do?
Baton Pass. That's all they really do.
Oh yeah.
They can't
So it could be
really
like
do anything.
it could be like switch ledian back to your bench and then rearrange all the energy on your board however you want.
Oh,
That could be really cool.
That could be something. Alright.
Hey, 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 hey.
Can we just go a few of these so that we can do some draw power? And I think I'm fine. I'll just get one quick test stand.
Alright, sounds good.
You know what? I think it'll be fine.
I like to hear
Get to mess around
taking
a bit.
unnecessary risks. I love it.
Let's see how it goes.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, do you want to go first or second?
I am gonna go second.
Okay.
Seven.
Okay. No mulligan this time.
Oh, no mulligan. I thought you said I mulliganed.
Nah.
Okay. No mulligan. Lame. That's what I was saying last time, though. I was like, I had 25 Magikarps in my deck. I was like, if I mulligan, I will crash out on stream.
Fair enough. Okay.
Alright.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. So I was going first.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and Great Ball.
Okay.
Now, what do I even need here? Yeah, I have a dark type Pokemon.
Let's get that out.
You know what? We're gonna get a bit jiggy with it.
Okay.
We're gonna have Miltank.
Oh. Okay.
I'll put
I'm
Miltank
intrigued.
onto the bench, and I will pass.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my card. I will Professor Oak's research.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. One at a time, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. Shuffle draw 5.
And it's got resistance to Psychic as well.
I do.
That's just a bad time matchup for me then.
And then I will go ahead and Howl to get another Poochyena onto my bench.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to Great Ball again, just to filter out my deck a bit.
Got it?
So let's go with... a Duskull.
Okay.
I may as well put it onto the bench. And I will pass.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my card. Interesting. I'm going to... I guess I'm gonna attach a psychic energy to Baltoy,
It's a Baltoy.
and then I will howl again.
Wow, that's mysterious. What are you doing with all these Baltoy? And why are you using Psychic Energy? Maybe you're not using Poketuber for the attack, more for the support of it. Which is,
Getting more Pushianas?
I mean, weird, but whatever. My turn. Alright, I guess I'll Master Ball. For another Giratina.
Oh, different Giratina this time. Okay.
Yeah.
Lost Zone. Nice. And you know how the Lost Zone works, right?
Yeah, it's like removed from play in Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's just, you can't really interact with it. Like, there's not much that really interacts with it, I guess. But I will put Giratina on the bench.
Nothing interacts with it.
And it's unfortunate, but I shall pass.
Man, I wish we weren't so dead on energy. But let's see. It's very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and I will howl. Let's see.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna whip the howl.
Interesting. I'm
Thrilling gameplay.
gonna pass. This is... Did not expect this today.
Okay, I'm desperate. Let's Pokedrawer plus for one card. Well, that was not the card that I wanted. I am going to drop a Psychic Energy onto Poochyena, and then howl the whiff and shuffle my deck.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to Rare Candy into Dusknoir. Is that one. And then I'm going to Oaks Research Shuffle Draw 5.
Okay.
It's a bit unfortunate, but this should help. Okay. I will go ahead and Great Ball.
Okay.
Search my deck out for Chimeko.
Okay.
I don't know what you're really doing with Poochyena, but I will attach a Psychic Energy to Giratina, and I shall pass.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna use my other Pokedrawer plus to draw a card. Alright, I guess this is what we're doing. We're gonna evolve into Mightyena. We're going to Rainbow Energy. And then we are going to Collude for 40 damage. Or for 50 damage.
Yeah, because I got a dark type weakness.
Yep.
Alright, my turn. Not ideal at all. Because I could potentially... No, because if you get a supporter card, that's going to do a lot more damage.
That's a KO. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I shall put Shimeka onto the bench, and I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy to it, and pass.
Oh no. Okay.
Shimeka is actually kind of scary for you, because it's not weak to dark.
It's a little bit scary. I'm gonna draw a card, and then... Ooh, this is disgusting. But I love it. Alright. I'm going to double gust. I want your dust snore. What do you want?
I guess I'll take the Baltoy.
Okay. I'm gonna Balloonberry the Baltoy back into...
Alright, Balloonberry is definitely on the chopping block. It's very annoying. I know that there's like gonna be Float Zone and stuff, but maybe I can get the right kind of effect from it.
And then I will collude for 50 damage.
Yeah. My turn. Alright, I'm gonna Apricorn Maker for 2 balls. I'm going to kind of whiff, but get 1. I think I can get up to 2, yeah, so I can just get 1.
Yep, you get up to 2.
So then I may as well Master Ball. I shall go with a Duskull.
Yeah.
May as well put Duskull onto the bench. I'm going to put a second energy on Chimeko, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a card. Wow, we're doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and collude for another 50.
Alright, my turn. Can we go ahead and evolve Duskull into Dusclops? And I'm gonna pass. Yeah, like the type matchup is not in my favor for sure.
There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and... I guess, if we're doing this, just a preparation, I'm gonna go ahead and collude for the KO.
Yeah. Alright, let's go with Shimeko. Alright, I'm just going to Warp Sounds for like no damage, but you are now confused because you're an evolved Pokemon.
I'm confused.
So hopefully that will be in my favor a bit.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna Great Ball, finally. Alright, to search for... Where is it? Skuntank SP, Skuntank G.
Oh, great.
And then I'm going to Miasma Valley.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Looker, which says I can look at your hand. and then I choose me or you. I'm gonna choose me.
Okay.
And that player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 5.
Yeah.
It's just better Oaks research.
Yeah. I did see that card.
Okay. So what do we want to do? I'm gonna double Gus.
Alright. What do you want?
I want this Dusclops.
Okay.
What do you want?
I guess. No, not the Skuntank. I guess I'll take the Baltoy.
Okay, and then I will retreat out of Baltoy back into my Deanna.
Wait. Oh, I used energy. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay, can I change my mind to Poochyena then?
That's fine. I'm still gonna do the same thing because I'm gonna attach
Okay.
retreat.
At least I get rid of
Yeah,
your energy for the turn, you know? Like.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I will. Do I want to collude? Collude's gonna do. I did play a supporter, so collude's gonna do 40, 60. Lame. Alright, so I'm gonna poison structure. We're both poisoned. And I can ignore all the energy in my attack costs now, so I'm gonna desperate attack for the KO. Nope, 470. No. Desperate attack for 50. Doing quick maths. Because I don't have less energy than you.
Okay, so it'll deal 70 damage for
70.
me. And then I'll
Yeah.
take 10 damage from poison.
Correct. And so it will be a KO eventually, but I'm poisoned too now. So I'm going to take out poison between turns.
Okay, now
my
can I
KO.
keep my Chimecha in play?
You could try.
Okay, I'm gonna windstorm that stadium out of here.
Okay.
And I'm going to warp sounds so you are now confused.
Okay. And then I will draw a card. I will put a Miasma Valley back in play.
Alright.
I'm going to Oaks Research to shuffle draw 5. And then I'm going to Pokenav, look at the top 3. I'm going to grab this energy and rearrange them as such.
Right.
And then I will attach a Psychic Energy to Skuntank.
Mhm.
And free retreat into Poochyena.
And they have a free retreat as well.
They do, yeah.
Man, so many
Why?
Pokemon have a free retreat. It's so annoying.
We're frozen.
And then I'm guessing you're gonna
Okay, here we go.
Skuntank to poison, right?
Yep. And then I'll go ahead and pass.
So your Pidgeot is also poisoned.
Poochyena is also poisoned.
Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna Roseanne's research, so now I can search for some energy cards.
Okay.
Good old double psychic.
Got it?
Okay. I'm gonna bank on Miltank being useful, so I'm gonna put an energy onto Miltank, and then I'm going to collect from Chimeko to draw a card.
Okay. And we both pick up from poison.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw a card. And then I will retreat for 1. Get rid of my poison.
Right.
Switch into Mightyena.
Mhm.
Are you weak to dark or weak to psychic? Okay, so then I'll go ahead and poison structure to poison myself. And we will desperate attack for the KO.
That is actually an annoying Marianne, isn't it?
It is.
At least you are poisoned, so you are taking some damage.
Yep.
My turn. Okay, I'm going to put Duskull down. So theoretically I could do 40 damage. Wouldn't be enough to knock you out. Okay. I'm going to try attaching a Psychic Energy to Giratina on the bench, and then I will collect a draw card.
Okay. And my poison ticks up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going to evolve Poochyena into Mightyena, number 2. And then I will poison you, and then desperate attack for 50 damage.
Yeah.
And I will tick up in between turns.
That's actually a pretty crazy combo you got going on.
Thank you, thank you. That's not even the whole thing. There's a reason I have Psychic Energies.
Gonna attach a Psychic Energy to Giratina. And I'm going to I think I'm going to surrender this first round, I think.
Okay.
The time matchup is not in my favor.
No, it's not. But that was, I was really actually scared of that Dusknoir. That was the worst thing that I saw.
Yeah, like, your double gust is actually really annoying as well. And I don't think I've got any of that.
Double Gust is amazing.
Like, double gust, Balloonberry, like, you got some utility cards that are just very annoying to deal with. That I imagine are going to be
essentially just
useful in every kind of deck.
It's essentially, I'm kind of trying to recreate Gust of Wind without Gust of Wind. So.
And also the energy crisis at the start there for me was crazy.
To be fair, I also wasn't pulling any energy. They're not the ones that I needed.
So the time matchup is not in my favor.
There we go. Would you like to go first, or would you like to go second?
That's the thing. I'm gonna try going first again.
Okay.
Alright, I'll whiff.
So do I. So
I guess we gotta reveal.
here's this. Nothing that you didn't already know. Oh! That is sweet. Okay, cool. I like that.
Yeah, unfortunately the time matchup is not in my favor. So I don't know how useful it'll be, you know?
Lost zoning stuff. Lost zoning pieces. 3, 4.
Theoretically, it counts your Gyarados from before. You know,
It does.
getting them all into the lost zone instead of the discard.
1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5,
2, 3,
6,
4.
7. I got another one.
I am fine. Just give me 1 sec.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely zero new information.
So I guess you're relying on rainbow energy in order to... Or no, you're not even using that. You're using Mineana's own Pokebody, which allows it to bypass all things for
It's
it.
energy, yeah.
Which is crazy. All for the low cost of putting poison onto it.
4.
And then if I ever
5.
try to confuse it, you can just get a free retreat. So Mineana is very annoying as well, if that's going to stick around.
Exactly. Yeah, so you get 1 mulligan, I'm good here.
Okay. Oh, man. It's not going to matter, you can't really change it, but...
I mean, so I don't know exactly what the wording on this is, but I don't know if I have to go first or if I go first.
I don't think you get a choice.
I have to go first.
So I guess you're going first.
I'm going first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a psychic energy onto Sableye, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. My turn. You know what? I'm gonna do a pro game move. Because my Reaper Cloth, I can evolve the turn it's played, which is like the first turn. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's still technically good with it. Then I'm going to Rare Candy into Dusknot.
Pro game remove. Alright.
Now he's got a pretty interesting Pokebody.
I see that, yeah. I was looking at him earlier.
I'll also go ahead and put Mewtwo on the bench.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? He's got a cool
I
thing.
feel like I've seen that Mewtwo so many times, like that same list of attacks.
Yeah, so it was a reprint of the Mewtwo I was using like ages ago. And I noticed it a couple sets ago, I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll go
Popular,
ahead
yeah.
and Master Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Top 7. Let's go ahead.
Oh, okay. That's good. I didn't even see what it was. It was a psychic Pokemon.
Duskull.
Yeah.
Go ahead, put that on the bench. There's a decent chance that you start sniping me with dark type attacks. But
Maybe.
I'm gonna put Psychic Energy on Dusknoir and end my turn. Now between turns, because you got energy attached to your Pokemon, it takes 1 damage counter. Which means if you put anything on the bench and you put energy onto it, it'll start taking damage as well.
That's true. I'm gonna go ahead and bench a Sableye.
Mm-hmm.
Retreat into said Sableye.
Okay.
Well, there we go. And then I will impersonate. Search my deck for... Let's see what you got. Looker.
Okay, huh?
That is an oak. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have myself shuffle because I still want it more.
Alright.
Okay.
Either way, I'm
know.
getting that shuffle draw 5, baby.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's your turn.
Right, yeah, because that counts as an attack. Okay, I will go ahead and put Psychic Energy onto Dusknoir. And I may as well go for an Oaks Research, shuffle, draw 5.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put Giratina onto the bench.
Alright.
And then I shall pass.
Perfect. So I like to see. We're gonna go ahead and put Grimer onto the bench.
Okay. I did see that
And then
Grimer,
we
that was
will
pretty
go-
cool.
Thank you, thank you. We will go ahead and impersonate for an oat.
Alright. So you're gonna shuffle, draw 5.
Shuffle, draw 5, and that's my attack.
Okay. My turn. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to look at investigation to see your hand.
Oh.
What you got? Oh, hello there, Muck. And Poochyena. And the Miasma Valley. And some energy. And what was the last card? It was like a Great Ball or something. A bit of lag.
Something like that.
I think... recycle system. I think you're gonna shuffle and draw 5 again.
Alright.
I think that's a pretty busted hand for what you got.
You think so?
I think so.
I think you're just scared of the mighty Anna.
I mean, a little bit.
Alright. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Right, I'm gonna put a Psychic Energy onto Dusknoir. And then... I'm going to Darkness Mist for... You don't resist Psychic.
Correct. So it's gonna be 60, and that's a KO still.
Yep.
Alright, and then I'll go ahead and send up Sableye. Draw a card. Play down Baltoy.
Okay.
Play down Poochyena. Play down Grimer.
Another Grimer, huh?
And then I will... Grimer is already down, right? Or no?
Yeah, that one was already down, so if you want to evolve it, you can.
Fuck. And then...
And it's weak to Psychic.
It is weak to Psychic. And then I'm gonna go ahead and... Is this only when you're in the active? Yeah. Pokedrawer plus to draw 1 card. We're gonna put down a Miasma Valley.
Yep.
And then... That's gonna suck though. Just be careful. We're gonna impersonate for, I believe it's gonna be an oak.
Alright, good old shuffle, draw 5. The thing is that this Dusknoir helps prevent you from attaching energy a bit, you know?
Except all my attacks are free.
You do like your free attacks, don't you?
I do. Alright.
Alright,
Set.
my turn. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy to Giratina. I'm going to replace your Miasma Valley with my Miasma Valley. So your Skuntank, I believe, will not trigger, right?
You can't do that.
Why not? Oh,
If another card with the same name is in play, you can't play this card.
Ah, that makes sense. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought that would
That's
be
a stadium lock.
I thought that would be a good counter to your Skuntank, you know?
Yeah.
Never
Smart
mind.
in theory.
Never mind. But I will go ahead and... just in case you do something with my hand, I'm going to evolve this Duskull into a Dusclops. And I'm going to Roseanne's Research to search for some Psychic Energy.
Really like those double psychics.
Well, otherwise it's like last time where you have an energy crisis, you know?
Yeah. I can see it.
Alright, and then I'm just going to Darkness Mist for the KO.
The KO. Okay. And I'm going to send up Uchiana.
Hmm.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to Pokinav. Look at the top 3. We're going to grab a Mightyena.
Here we go.
And we're going to rearrange the 2. Alright, and then I'm going to slap a Psychic Energy on Muck, and I know I'm going to take 10 damage in between turns.
So you're passing?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, my turn. I'm putting another Psychic Energy onto Gotina. I'm also going to put a Mewtwo down. And I'm going to Darkness Mist for 60 minus 20, so 40.
40.
And
Alright.
your Muck will take another 10.
Correct. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to Great Ball.
Yep, I know what's coming next.
Yep. It's only fair. And I'm going to grab a Skuntank. Shuffle. Drop another Psychic Energy on my Muck. And then we are going to Poison Structure. We're both poisoned. I'm going to Desperate Attack. It's going to be 80 plus 30 for 110, and the poison's going to KO you.
Oh, because you have less energy than me.
Yeah.
So 80. Yeah, that'll do it. But you will be taking some damage in between turns.
I will be.
That is actually a pretty crazy attack, not gonna lie.
I like it. I do like it.
Alright, let's put Guillotine up. My turn. Let me just read a bit. So you're taking 10 damage between turns. Okay. So I'm going to attach the Psychic Energy to Giratina.
Uh-huh.
And so hypothetically, okay, so I should be able to go Broken Space Blow for 50 minus 20 for 30, and then the poison should KO
And
you,
the
right?
poison KO. Yep.
Okay, I think I'll do that.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna send up Mutt.
There it is.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going to evolve Grimer into Muck. Put down a second Skuntank just in case. Attach a Psychic Energy to Muck. And I'm going to Strange Sludge. You're not weak. So it's going to do... Because I'm poisoned. Poison Structure. We're both poisoned. Make sure I do that first.
Okay.
Okay, now because I'm poisoned, it does 70 damage to you, and you're now confused.
Okay. So 70 and then the poison.
And poison to 80.
Alright, my turn. Well, guess what? I'm gonna level X. Level
Yeah.
up. Which will get rid of the conditions. now you have to discard a card in order to attack.
Yep.
So you're weak to Psychic for plus 20.
Oh, also, hold on.
Hmm?
I would actually be at 20 because I heal from poison.
Okay.
So, I'd take 1 damage counter and then heal 2.
Okay, so... But, if I use my previous attack for 50 plus 20, that would be 70, and then the
70.
poison will knock you out, right?
Yes.
So, before I do that, I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy to Mewtwo. I'm going to Apricot Maker.
Mm-hmm.
Search... Not top 7, that's Master Ball later. I search for Ball. So let's go with a Master Ball and a Great Ball.
Okay.
Into my hand, shuffle. I'll go Great Ball first. So a basic Pokemon.
Okay.
So let's go with... Yeah, let's go with a Duskull.
Okay.
Then let's go with a Master Ball. Top 7. For a Giratina.
Okay.
I'll put Duskull onto the bench. I'll also go ahead and put Giratina onto the bench. And now I'll do that attack from the previous one, so 50 plus 20, and then the poison will KO.
Yep. And I'm gonna send up a Skuntank.
Hmm.
There we go. I'll draw a card. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm gonna scoop this round.
Okay, which means we go to the third round of the match.
Final round.
Oh, that was intense.
At that Giratina level X. That is a really cool card.
Yeah, because you need
Like that
to
one.
discard in order to attack. Which is pretty cool.
And you got spread the whole time, and if the spread KOs anything, it's lost.
Yeah, I'm not sure how often the lost would be taken into effect, but you never know. I do know that you like
could
to
manage.
retrieve some of your Pokemon from the discard pile, you know?
Yeah. We are gonna go first this time.
Okay. I mean, depending on if you get Sableye, you might automatically go first.
But we don't know yet, because there we go.
Come on. Bit of lag. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you got a mulligan.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, go for it.
Seven. Okay, I'm good this time.
Okay. Go ahead and draw. And what do you think of my Dusknoir with the energy damage?
I like it. I like it. Strong, especially with the Dust Stone.
Oh, you gotta wait. Pokemon wait to
Alright.
the Psychic over there.
I do.
I guess I do as
Have a
well.
Pokemon with Psychic. I'm gonna go ahead and Poke Radar. Look at the top 5. Grab any Pokemon there I want. I'm gonna grab a Mightyena and a Poochyena. Bench the Poochyena. Mightyena to my hand.
That's kind of annoying.
Oops. Shuffle. Is the rule no supporters or just no draw?
No supporter and no draw on the first turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go Poison Structure. Now we're both poisoned. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Thinking ahead.
I was gonna say,
And I
hang
can't
on a minute.
And I can't attack because it's the first turn. It's up to you.
Okay, a Stadium doesn't count as a supporter card, so you can play a Stadium if you want.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so my
But
turn?
nothing. I'm passing. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and Roseanne's research.
Right?
I'm going to search for...
Oh, you have 2 of these. Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
It's Mewtwo.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's Mewtwo for a reason. Okay. Let's go ahead and go with...
Mewtwo too.
a Duskull and a Giratina.
Got it?
I may as well put
So you
them-
have no energy problems. Okay.
Maybe.
Unless you're just bricking yourself.
It could be, you never know. I'm going to go ahead and Red Candy this Duskull because it can.
Yep.
Into the Dusknoir.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's on the bench.
Okay.
I could just start doing this Mewtwo and do okay. You got Mightyena, so if you ever get that Stadium, I'm kind of cooked. You didn't
boy.
attach an energy though, so maybe you got energy problems.
Or maybe my attacks are free.
Yeah, that is also a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put energy on Giratina, and I'm gonna pass.
Alright, I'll draw a card. I will bench a Grimer. I will... Looker's Investigation. Let's see the hand. Oop, hold on. Evolve. Now I'm going to Looker's Investigation.
Alright. Would you like me to shuffle?
No, I'm going to shuffle.
Okay.
I'll shuffle draw 5. Really? Okay, there we go. A crazy lag. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will attach a Psychic Energy to Grimer and Poison Gas you to poison.
Okay. But you will also be taking 10 damage in between turns. From
I will not be.
From my Dusknoir?
It needs to be active.
It's active. Dang it. Ah, that's kind of annoying, actually.
That'd be
Alright.
some crazy spread damage too.
Well, I figured that's what it did.
4 Dusknoirs and a Giratina spreading around damage.
My turn. Alright, I'm gonna look at investigation. Let's see that hand.
Gonna get it either way.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Oop. As soon as we unlag.
Yeah, I guess I'll just sacrifice Mewtwo, and I'll go with Giratina, Energy, and Pass takes some damage.
Alright. I'll draw a card. I will evolve into Claydol.
Yeah.
I'll bench Poochyena. I will attach a Psychic Energy to Grimer. I will Claydol these 2 cards away. To draw until I have 6. It's going to be +5. Alright, and then I will Pokenav. Look at the top 3 of my deck. I'm going to grab this Psychic Energy and rearrange these 2 cards.
Alright.
And then... Okay, so I don't think that's the move. I think we do this. I think we just manually retreat. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. I guess we do have to do that, huh? Alright, we're gonna Pokedraw plus. And I only Claydol, I didn't support her this turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Looker, see your hand.
You already know what's in my hand. Detective, this is abuse.
Okay. Perfect. And I'm gonna draw 5.
Yeah, you got a lot of, like, individual pieces that are kind of annoying, overall.
This is interesting, though. You might be safe. I'm gonna Poke... whatever this is. Poke Radar. Grab this Muck. Shuffle the deck. Here's a Muck. Evolve it, and I will go ahead and Strange Poison. So flip a coin. It's heads, so it does 30 damage, and you're still poisoned. But it's actually, you're weak to Psychic, so times 2 does 60 damage.
And then I take poison, so I'm out.
Perfect. Ooh.
Okay. Come on, Giratina. I'm going to put a Psychic Energy onto Giratina. Now, if I go Dragon Breath, flip a coin. If Tails does nothing, if heads, you get paralyzed.
Yes.
Well, if heads, you get killed, because it'll be enough
Killed,
damage.
yeah, it's gonna be regardless. It's a KO or nothing.
Let's give it a go. Dragon Breath. Heads. So
Heads.
that'll be a KO.
Alright. Got it. I'm gonna go ahead and send up Mightyena. We're gonna draw a card. Oh, would you look at that? It's a Miasma Valley.
Great.
We're gonna attach the Psychic Energy to Grimer. We're gonna place these 2 cards on the bottom of our deck. And draw until 4. Claydol's Cosmic Power. Or draw until 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. And then I will evolve into Muck. And I will Pokenav, look at the top 3. We're going to grab this Sableye, rearrange them as such. And we will Desperate Attack for 80 plus 30 with weakness. That's a KO. Oh, Poison Structure. Desperate Attack. There we go.
Yeah. Had to be the tight matchup as well.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna surrender.
Alright, who
That's-
goes?
Like, there's a lot to unpack with your deck. Like,
There always is.
Like, there's a lot of annoying things that are going to be around for a long time. Like, that Mightyena is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That Pokebody, very annoying. Skuntank is kind of a thing. The Muck, you know, there's a lot of synergy with that. The Miasma Stadium, I guess you do need a stadium for that, so I can kind of counter that maybe, but...
I can just use any stadium.
Well, yeah, but... Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Miasma Valley, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But the Claydol is always going to be very annoying, no matter what deck you go with. Like, I'm not sure if you'll use this deck as well in the future. Maybe you will, if Mightyena is still around.
Maybe.
Because the fact that you don't even need energy for this is crazy.
I feel like that's been the theme today.
Yeah. And you'll do anything to work around the zero cost energy deck.
Yep. My favorite kind.
Alright, let's get rid of... Just for the sake of it, we'll get rid of Poochyena.
Alright.
Actually, hang on. There's a
Poochyena.
decent chance that there's like a pretty decent Mightyena, like SP or something. Let's get rid of Mightyena.
Mightyena? Okay.
You can still do the Poochyena if you want to call for backup or whatever, but...
Yeah. Howl for all my Poochyenas.
So, it is unfortunate that I lost twice tonight, but...
But the scales are balancing back out.
Yeah, so how many wins have you got now?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay. I think I had about 18 or so. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got 21. So you are catching
21?
up. Yeah.
Alright.
I had a pretty good early
This
lead.
base set matches really hit me hard.
Yeah, it also helps when
But-
you know this generation.
Yeah.
Like when we get to Sword and Shield, I'll definitely have more of an advantage. It won't be for long
Yeah, I only
unless we
played
get...
for a little bit during Sword and Shield, but that's gonna be definitely your turf in terms of knowing what's going on.
Hmm. But yeah, that Mightyena just attacking for free as long as it's got a status condition and a free retreat as well.
Yeah.
Like if it had a retreat cost of like 1 or 2, that would be fine. Because like yeah, Tremecca, I can just confuse it, you know, and it'll be fine.
That's
like,
what I was hoping. I was like, oh, just give me like warp sounds and just like I can attack for free now.
Hmm.
And I have free retreat if I want to get out. So.
Yeah, and it's like great. And like you still got like double gust. You got the balloon berry. You got
Yep.
Claydol. There's a lot for me to ban, but
There
you're
is.
using cards that's like if I don't address this, it's gonna be like every time because it's so efficient with it. You know, like you get so much value out of that Mightyena just by poisoning it. And Skuntank is a really good way to poison it.
This is the peak era of Pokemon.
And I'm not even.
I mean, there's that.
Do fighting type
and then
even
also,
resist
like,
dark? Like, is there
Does what type? Any type resist dark? Yeah, some fighting types do.
some?
The ones that are actually fighting A lot of them resist dark. The ones that are like rock and ground obviously aren't. They're gonna like resist electric.
I'm looking through some fighting types and I'm not really seeing any resistances, which is kind of crazy.
Let's see. I know at some point they do. I don't know. At like
Not
how
having a
close
type
they are.
that like resists dark is crazy, if I'm being honest.
See if
Because
they
then
put
how do
them
you
in
really
poker
counter
or
that?
something.
I mean, you gotta do it with weakness, I guess, but like...
Unknown dark.
that would do it, wouldn't it?
They would. 30 less damage for every unknown dark you have.
Hmm.
All it takes.
But, don't really want to use Unknown. But yeah, besides the time matchup, I feel like it would have been better, like it would have been closer.
Yeah, it would have been closer.
Because I had some pretty cool Pokemon, you know. The Giratina level X.
The Giratina level X was going hard. Yeah,
that's
I like that.
definitely going to show up in the future, you know. And I had more Dusknoir. I think I had one I didn't even show.
I saw a couple different Dusknoir in that one. I think it was Stormfront.
Yeah, there's...
So,
Yeah, there's also this one.
yeah, I saw this one.
I think they're all pretty cool.
See, there's your version of Playdoll.
Yeah, I guess, but...
Just free draw too.
Take a look at that.
It's Pot of Dusknoir. I know. Hold on, I got something to show you.
You got one of those as well?
I did. Not one of those. I do like Red Duskull. Red Duskull is pretty sweet.
Mm.
But I got... As soon as this will load... I got... The Golden Balloon.
Oh, that's so cool. So, I guess he's
Yeah,
like
so
a really
there's a
rare
good-
Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I think there's like 3 shinies in this set.
Right.
And so I think we pulled 2 of them between the both of us.
That's pretty cool.
So if I get any cool like Drifblooms, I'm gonna be using shiny Drifloom.
Yeah, I'm like,
for
oh,
sure.
I have to like, you know, use this. I didn't end up using it throughout the match, but I'm like, I have to like showcase it, you know, like,
Exactly.
you know, like when
That
you
and
pull it,
the,
you have to.
That and the Duskull with like Duststone.
That was funny
one
when
was
I just
really
red
good.
candy on the first turn.
Yeah.
It was like
Bringing
that-
back the olden days of that
Yeah.
one match.
yeah, and like, yeah, 2 Giratina and a level X. I'm like, I gotta try it.
Yeah. I do know that it's probably showing up next set. Oh no, it probably is not. One of these sets. One of these platinum sets, we get galactic versions of Dialga and Palkia to symbolize when Cyrus captured both of them in platinum.
Oh, yeah.
And they're both like locked down. So there's some really strong lockdown decks coming up.
Yeah, I mean,
Hypothetically, if you want to have a little extra fun.
yeah, there's a lot of actual cards I got in that one, but I didn't really rate them because I'm like, I'm just gonna beeline for the Psychic and worry about it later.
I mean, to be fair, if I got Giratina level X and that many Giratinas, I probably would have done that too.
Yeah,
Sure.
because you know, having to discard a card in order to make an attack, that sounds pretty useful.
It is a cool, if nothing else, it's cool. So it gets cool points from me.
Yeah. It was just unfortunate about the time matchup, because like you both resisted and you were more super effective against me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, my Mewtwo and Chimecha were weak to Psychic, but you also had Psychic.
I was getting a little bit scared of that Mewtwo, but then upon like further investigation, it's good late game, but it
Yeah.
really can't pick up early game.
And unless
So,
I have like cards to discard energy, you know?
yeah, which you could use those item finders.
You know, like if I went, yeah, discard 2 Psychic Energy, I think it only attaches 1. So if I discard 1 Psychic Energy, attach a Psychic Energy to Mewtwo, use that attack to get the energy back, then next turn I just take 1 more and then I got that 60 power attack, you know? So it is pretty cool, and it can heal itself a bit, but it wasn't that useful in that match.
Oh, you know what? I'm having a flashback right here too.
Mm.
This I think Rising Rivals is okay. Yeah. So look, so Platinum is Team Galactic.
Mm.
Rising Rivals is the Frontier Brains and the Elite Four.
Okay.
Platinum Supreme Victors is specifically Cyrus and Cynthia, because they were like facing off against each other. So you got Cynthia's Pokemon and Cyrus's Pokemon, and then Arceus. It has all the different kinds of Arceuses and stuff in it. So
yeah, building a deck around Arceus will be pretty fun. If not now, in the future, you know.
I definitely want to do Arceus Unknown. I mean, like that one. Think about like the Unknown Dark, the Unknown Normal. Then you got like a bunch of different Arceus types.
That would be a lot of raiding with the Unknown, though.
If you played during Sun and Moon, there was like a Savali or something, and it had different like memories that you could change its type. It's kind of like that. So you just hit for every weakness.
But yeah, I sort of Skuntank when I was like getting the cards. I'm like, I'm going to put in some anti-stadium cards, so I put in that Windstorm, you know.
I was running 5 stadiums though.
Jeez.
just to make sure.
It was interesting to pick my Asthma Stadium when you were running like Baltoy and Poochyena.
Yeah, because I was thinking, because the Mucks were down, and the reason I wasn't worried about Poochyena was because it had that attack that put it straight onto the bench.
Right.
And I was like, and also I can pick when the stadium goes down, so I can just say, I'm going to bench Poochyena and then put the stadium down. It doesn't do anything. So.
But yeah, that Mightyena with the retreat cost, the Pokebody, and just the damage on the attack, it was crazy. I'm like, let's not deal with that. There's still a lot for me to ban, for sure.
Unfortunately. You know what? I'm really surprised that Tyrogue has lasted this long.
I mean, I haven't seen it around for a bit.
You will in our Gold Soul Silver. Spoilers. Comes back.
Yeah, I mean, the babies are just annoying because it's got a coin flip to not even, like, trigger the attack. I don't mind if it's, like, not damage or the effect or whatever, but it's like, you don't even get to do any attack to, like, set up, you know?
Can't even draw a card, nothing.
Yeah. Like, they are fragile, but they are annoying to hit, because theoretically, even in modern day, they could get a win.
Yeah, I mean, so they're either fragile or indestructible. One of the two.
Basically. They're like a diamond.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to call him. Tyrogue, the diamond.
Yeah, and
you
still have
the spiritual successor.
And you know, building a Hitmon deck with all the different Hitmons and just evolving the Tyrogue randomly, like that Hitmon EX you used.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of annoying.
I'm looking for some good. I don't think there's. I mean, I will be baffled if there is, but I don't think there's any Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmon top level X's. I don't think they exist.
Probably not. If anything, it would be like more for Lucaria, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm actually surprised that Riolu is a basic and Lucaria is a stage 1. Because you would think that because if Riolu is another baby Pokemon, that Lucaria would just be a basic, you know?
I guess, but is it a baby or is it just a friendship evolution? I feel like we've had this conversation.
No, because it can't because it can't breed, you know? That's why it's a baby.
What about Arceus?
Well, like it's like in the undiscovered egg group, right? And it can evolve into a Pokemon that is not in the undiscovered egg group, which means it will be a baby Pokemon.
Does Cosmog count for that, or is Cosmoem undiscovered?
I don't know which egg group they're in. They might all be undiscovered. But an undiscovered Pokemon...
if there's an exception to that, though.
Like, an undiscovered egg group can't breed. And that's what the baby Pokemon are classified in. So, those Pokemon that are in undiscovered egg group but can evolve are baby Pokemon.
Okay.
And I don't think you can go
Undiscovered
like...
can evolve into something not undiscovered.
Yeah, which is weird. Like, baby Pokemon by themselves are, like, in terms of world building, good, right? But also weird. Because, like, what do you mean, like, a newly hatched Bulbasaur can breed, but a baby, I don't know, baby Electabuzz, Elekid, can't breed, you know? Like, so,
Yeah, that whole thing is weird.
like, theoretically, every unevolved Pokemon shouldn't be able to breed, you know?
Unless it doesn't evolve.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
That's
like,
fine.
imagine, like, a Tauros. You
Yeah,
can't
like,
get
that's
out of a
fine, you know,
Tauros
like,
bullshit.
you know, get a Tropius, get a Heracross, get a whatever, you know? That's fine, but if it can evolve, I don't think it should be able to breed.
Hmm.
Unless it's like a middle stage, like, that is probably fine, you know? Teenage years, you know?
Interesting. But what if undiscovered... What if baby Pokemon are just, like, secretly... just a whole different, like, species of Pokemon? Like, a whole
Some kind
different...
of outer entity or something, like an alien?
Yeah, like, they're completely incompatible with breeding. Even if they're, like, say, like, 100 years old, you know?
That would be quite the theory, but it's just kind of weird how they went about the baby Pokemon. And they kind of just stopped after Gen 4, like with the Munchlax and Munjunior and stuff like that. And then we didn't really get one until Toxel in Gen 8.
Right, because I feel like in Gen 5 they kind of worked themselves over because they were like, okay, so no Pokemon here is gonna have any relation to anything before, and so like all those new evolutions and baby evolutions they did in Gen 4 just couldn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
Which is, like, weird, because, like, they didn't really do more cross-gen stuff until Sylveon in Gen 6. And then it was more, like, regional variants with, like, the Hisuian Pokemon, you know?
yep. Which are admittedly very cool. I think like the whole concept of having like a regional Zigzagoon that can evolve past the peak of a normal Zigzagoon is really cool. Like turning into Obstagoon, evolving a second time. But it opens up the opportunity, what if like Hoenn Linoon can actually secretly evolve into Obstagoon, just like a different form? You can kind of go backwards with regional forms that way.
Well, I guess I just, like, give an Everstone and be like, oh, can it evolve? No. No, not Everstone, Eviolite.
An Eviolite.
Yeah. But, like, that whole thing with, like, determining if a Pokemon can evolve is really weird, right? Because of, like, back in the day, they would have been like, oh, Cypher can't evolve. And then, what do you know? It can evolve.
Mm-hmm. They were really intent on, like, making all those canon. Like, they're saying, like, in Gen 1, Onyx always could have turned into a Steelix. You just didn't have a metal coat. You know, like that? Like, they never made something where it's just leveled up and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was kind of cool, the effort they put into that.
But then it's like the friendship ones, like, nobody ever loved a Golbat. You know, Golbat never loved his trainer, like, he didn't have...
Everybody hated Golbat in Gen 1. That's probably actually canon.
Maybe.
I've heard so much Gen 1, like, like Mount Moon, how many Zubats you run into.
Okay, but what about Chansey? Like, Chansey never loved a trainer?
Correct.
That's such a odd law. You know, like, and I guess...
I think the EVs, more than anything, it's crazy that nobody ever, like, leveled up an EV at night or in the morning.
Technically, day and night wasn't really a thing in Gen 1, you know?
I remember that theory, I was just about to say that.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, like, in terms of in-universe lore. There are definitely some other ones. Like...
Scissor's Metal Coat. Ditto was gonna evolve, but it didn't. Which I think was smart, because I think a Steel-type Ditto evolution that still uses Transform is weird. Like,
yeah.
Like, what's the point?
But, like, okay, so what are your thoughts about the Gen 4 babies? How it's like, you need to have a certain held item in order to get the baby Pokemon. Right? Because you can either breed 2 Snorlax and get a Snorlax, or you can give them I think a lax incense. That makes sense. To get them on tracks.
I don't know. I didn't breed much when I played the Gen 4 games. I did occasionally for like a little stretch, but that was kind of more in the X and Y era.
Right. Because like if you want like a Mime Junior, no, maybe we'll go with Bonsai because that's a bit more straightforward. If you wanted a Bonsai, you need like a rock incense on Sudowoodo. Otherwise, it'll just give you a Sudowoodo, which is really weird when you think about it. Because like, shouldn't it just always give you a Bonsai?
It should, but that's kind of them coming in with that like canon reasoning all over again, and they're saying, well, this is the reason you could breed a Sudowoodo before, you know. Which, it's cool. I think the main draw about baby Pokemon is just, like, I didn't really even pay attention to all that, like, the breeding mechanics and stuff. But the fact that you can use a Bonsly, like, before the first gym, and now all of a sudden you have a Sudowoodo on your team, I think that's kind of cool. I didn't know about the, like, the incense breeding to get a baby.
Yeah.
Is that every baby Pokemon?
That's all the Gen 4 baby Pokemon. So, Mantike, Mime Junior, Bonsai, Budgie, Happiny, I think?
Okay, Happiny is a Gen 4 baby.
Yeah. I think it needs like a luck incense or something. Because they're all tied to the incenses. Cool. And I think it's also Manaphy as well to get a Fiona. You need a wave or sea incense.
I did know about that. Sea incense, yeah.
Yeah, so to get the Gen 4... I didn't realize it had the connection. So to get the Gen 4 babies, except I think Riolu, which is really weird as well, when you think about it. Like, Riolu shouldn't be a baby Pokemon at this point, you know? Like...
I never counted as one. I think it's somewhere weird in between.
It is somewhere in between. It's kind of weird. But yeah, you need like the correct incense to get the baby Pokemon. Otherwise, it'll just be the next stage. You know, it'll be Roselia or Mr. Mime. You know.
Yeah.
But when I was doing research for my first special episode of Pokemon Links. I was talking about the evolution timeline and stuff. So, Piloswine can learn Ancient Power in Gen 2, but it doesn't evolve until Gen 4. So, what's the reason behind that, eh?
Exactly. I think... this is not... this is not a good answer at all, but this is my canon answer for, like, a whole bunch of the Gen 4 evolutions. And it's kind of backed up by Legends Arceus, is that Mount Coronet has like a whole bunch of like ancient energy and like otherworldly energy because it's from like Arceus, and there's Arceus and Dialga and Palkia and Pokemon from different dimensions there, and so that's kind of like a hot spot for like distortion power, and that's why all these Pokemon in Sinnoh they're like drawing energy from Mount Coronet in order to unlock like further stages and evolve further. And that kind of, Hisuian, Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurott, they only evolve that way in Hisui because they're by Mount Coronet. And the only one that can be disproven out of that theory is Typhlosion, because you could have a modern-day Typhlosion in the Gen 4 games, but this was the first time that we ever saw an Oshawott and a Rowlet come to Sinnoh.
Right.
So, I don't know if it's like ancient Mount Coronet is what made those, but that was always my reason. Like Piloswine and Tangrowth and Yanmega, like all the ancient power Pokemon, kind of like reverting to like a primal state because of the energy of Mount Coronet. That was my headcanon.
Oh yeah. Let's see. What was I just thinking of? Dang it. I hate when you forget what you're about to say. It'll come to me, but...
Eventually.
Yeah, Alola is also kind of weird with its evolutions. Like, if you get a Cubone and evolve it there, it's always the Alolan Marowak. Unless I think you have a regular Marowak hold an Everstone while breeding, that Cubone will then evolve into a Kanto Marowak. Which is really weird.
That's such an obscure fact.
I'd have to double check that, but I think I looked it up at some point and it was something along those lines. But Alola also has some weird energy with its evolutions like that as well.
What about Alolan Executor? Is that just an execute in Alola, or I thought they had to learn a dragon move or something?
I forget if it's like a Sunstone or Leaf Stone to evolve it, or if it... Because I don't think you can teach it execute a dragon type move, you know? Like, what's it gonna do? Like,
Dragon Breath or Twister or something weak like that?
Yeah, it learns Dragon Hammer when it evolves, but I think it is either like Sunstone or just in that region.
Leaf Stone? Yeah.
You know? It's...
Something like that.
Yeah, like, Pokemon like that are kind of weird. Like, I like the Gen 8 regional variants a bit more, because, like, you know, a Galarian Mr. Mime evolves into Mr. Rhyme, but a, you know, regular Kanto Mime is still fine. But I don't think you can... Wait, can you evolve Mime Jr. into Galarian Mr. Mime?
I was gonna say I don't think so. I was thinking Mime Jr. could turn into Mr. Mime, and then Galarian Mr. Mime could turn into Mr. Rhyme, but the line's kind of cut off halfway.
Yeah, it's like... It's almost like different Pokemon, so to speak, you know?
Basically.
But it's really weird, because, like, we have Pidgey, right? Which is a pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Unova Pidgey, which is a Pidove. You know? Why wouldn't it be called, like, a Unovan version of Pidgey?
I feel like they're not... Just because they're both pigeons, I feel like they're not the same...
But that's kind of the whole, like, adaptive evolution branches, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they don't even look similar, you know?
Well,
which is on purpose.
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know, instead of having a raccoon in Hoenn and a raccoon in Galar be different Pokemon, they're saying that it's the same Pokemon just with different, like, differences, right? Like,
Yeah,
they
they
could
look very similar.
Well, yeah, but, like, they could have done that with the kind of pigeon and or the caterpillar Pokemon, you know, like, it's the same kind of family, it's just, like, differences in different regions, right? It's kind of...
Yes, well, what about, like, Burmy and Caterpie? Would Burmy be, like, a Sinnohian Caterpie?
Well, Burmy is like a bagworm, and I think...
It's a bagworm, yeah.
Caterpie is like some kind of snow caterpillar. So they are
Eastern
different.
Swallowtail or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. But it's like, if you're gonna do that for, like, Pidgey and Pidove, right? Basically a pigeon but different, right? Then you should do that for instead of having the regional variants of Pokemon, you should just have a different kind of raccoon Pokemon. You should have a different kind of mime Pokemon, you know?
I'm gonna have to hard disagree on that one. I like the purely for personal reasons. I like the bringing back and restylizing old Pokemon.
Okay, well,
Like,
do you like Alolan Sandslash not having anything to do with sand?
Very much.
Really?
But I think the case with Alolan Sandslash and Alolan Ninetales is those were their initial Pokemon, just brought to Alola and adapted to that region.
But
like
just call it a different Pokemon.
What do you call it? Snow Slash and Snow
Yeah.
Shrew?
Why not? It's better than
Yeah.
keeping it with Sandslash, right?
But then, isn't snow just cold sand?
Really? Snow's cold water, if anything. It's not cold sand.
No, but I do like the designs of both Sandslash, Sandshrew, and their Alola forms. I was
Right.
I was a moon guy
Hmm.
when we got the games, and that was one of the determining factors. Like when they were showing the regional differences, I was like, oh, Sandslash all the way. Like Ninetales is cool for sure, not as cool as Sandslash though.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the regional variants.
Yeah, I might be a little biased, but fully accepting that.
Especially
I mean,
not
think about like my
like Galarian Weezing. Like, it really had to look like that.
you're really not gonna like this. I really like Galarian Weezing.
Ugh. I mean, I like it for its ability and its stats and all that, but like,
Doug
It-
Dimmadome Weezing version.
it had to have those massive chimney stacks and the mustaches.
He is British, to be fair.
Okay, but I also don't like that in terms of Pokemon design. We'll probably end up talking
Yeah.
about that at some point. But
That's gonna be controversial, but I like it. I think it's
I just think it's stupid, really. But
but he's just a silly guy.
yeah, but I don't really like it when Pokemon does silly, like Mega Starmie, like... Let me guess, you like Mega Starmie.
I love Mega Starmie.
Oh, boy!
With all of my heart.
Alright, well, I guess we'll be discussing this later, but in any case, that is going to do it for today's episode. I may have lost twice, but got some good bands in, I think. And so next time we'll be continuing on in the Platinum series.
Yep. I may have won twice, but we're gonna win twice next time. So on that note, we'll see you guys. We'll be wrapping up. Not really wrapping up, but hitting full stride in the Platinum series. And we'll see you back here, same time, same channel.
Alright, see yous.
See you guys.